Okay, guys. So I decided to get away from a little bit of serious video. The seriousness of videos that I've been creating for the past like couple of weeks now, with the whole like political drama shit and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. So I'm over here munching on a package of Ritz crackers. You know, ow. Y'all can hear it munching, me munching away. So, oh my god. Mm. These things are so dry because I'm not drinking my water. Where's my orange flavored water? Mm. There we go. Much better. So, you guys know that I kind of like paranormal activity. You guys know, like, I like ghosts and stuff like that. You know, the whole darkness and death and you know, what is it called? Inverted pentagrams and stuff like that. Demonic possessions of structures all over the world, so on and so forth. So, and I kind of like police officers, not the crazy loony bin ones, but the actual good ones, and they do exist. Okay, they do exist. So, what better way than to have two of my favorite things rolled into one video? So we're gonna be reacting to this, I guess like 27-minute video, 27:07 video. Yeah, about moments after cops witness paranormal activity. Yep.
For real.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean?
What?
Let me just.
For real.
So right
Now, I have actually mentioned my story in what is it called? My experience with paranormal activity and stuff like that. People say that ghosts do not exist. I have actually witnessed paranormal activity. Now, granted, okay, you can't always believe with what you see, okay? You have to go and do a little bit of background research. Like what to tell what a ghost looks like, what to tell, like, what to see, what to hear, blah, 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 all this other stuff. You gotta break yourself like a little bit of a checklist. If at least 3/4 of that checklist is, it is, like, confirmed that a lot of the stuff is, like, not, like, electronics or, like, surrounding sounds or anything like that. If you can debunk everything and you still get weirdness around the area, it's most likely paranormal activity, and there's a ghost in there. Now, the question is whether it's a nasty ghost like a demon or a helpful, funky ghost. And there's plenty of funny ghosts out there who just do nothing but either, like, they play tricks on you or just, like, help out in some weird, auspicious way. I don't know. Some of them, they don't really do nothing. It's just like a loop of a past event that they're just stuck in. It's just like a recurring thing that happens. They're not interacting with you. It's just the fact that it just keeps rebounding at a certain time of year, or at a certain time, specifically at some points. But we'll see what these cops have seen.
right there on the second.
Was it
Police officers often
demonic
have to face
possession?
dangerous criminals daily. But what happens when the dangers are far scarier than any criminal? Here are 10 moments cops witnessed paranormal activities. Before we begin, a warning. The last story is truly shocking. But for now, let's dive into the first disturbing
That probably
encounter.
can't be
Meet
debunked.
Jake, the beloved YouTuber behind the channel Jake Ghost Hunter, where he explores haunted abandoned buildings and documents every adventure.
Ooh, Ohio.
However, things were about to take a different turn in June 2024 when he decided to explore the ruins of the old Liberty High School in Ohio City, Ohio, alongside his friend. What they didn't know was that this would become one of the most terrifying encounters of their lives.
Hello?
Holy well. Someone just got thrown, dog. What?
Oh, okay, so they're gonna, like, milk us a little bit.
Can you walk towards us? Whoa, bat.
Where, dude?
Bird.
Wait, what? I thought I saw
What the
something.
hell was that?
It's a bat, I think.
It is a bat. Oh.
Oh no, this isn't good.
Just a few minutes into the building, the atmosphere became unsettling, and the sounds of various movements could be heard. They decided to brush it off and continue with their exploration, but it was at this point that things
See, you can tell when a ghost is in the area when the surrounding atmosphere gets unrealistically cold. And if you can check off the fact that ventilation is going off, and there's like no windows open and stuff like that, it's a ghost. Now, if the temperature outside is hotter than the temperature on the inside, and you're feeling a cold air, that is definitely paranormal activity.
began to feel eerie.
If you could just speak into that device on the table, that'd be cool. Can you tell me who you are? It said rewind at the end, dude. It wants me to rewind.
Jack! Oh my god, Jack!
Was that inside?
Yeah.
Shh. Get down here now. Now get down here, dude.
No, you come with me, bro. That was on my level.
You never ever go in a place alone. You always have to have like a buddy and somebody else like investigates another part of the building with. They have to have a buddy too. So in total they have to have like 4 people. Otherwise dumb shit happens. These guys are kind of dumb.
Call the cops on my phone now. Call the cops. Call the fucking cops. Call the fucking cops.
Gunshots were heard, and fearful of what might be lurking in the building and the possibility of being hurt, they rushed out of the building and called the police to report their experiences inside. Upon the officers' arrival, they swiftly entered the building to investigate the source of the disturbance. However, they were unaware that what awaited them was far more than a simple criminal activity.
Did you hear it over here? Like I heard it on that staircase.
I heard the noises, like, I don't know, because I was in the damn box. So
You didn't hear the noises, like the gunshots?
No, that's why I screamed.
Oh, that did sound like gunshots.
In that window doing an EVP session, and they were right here. And dude, your thing said homicide twice. Your device said homicide twice.
Whoa, what the hell did I just see? Oh! The cops are freaking out!
I heard something, and then I literally saw something. I saw it.
Wait, the camera's picking up something. The cops are freaking out! They're chasing criminals like every freaking day, some of them dangerous, and they're freaking out over a ghost?
There's nobody in there, but there's something in there.
Are you serious? For real?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what?
Let me just...
For real?
So right there on the second floor,
Yes.
we were looking this way. I heard pitter patter, like that, along that, what would that be? The east wall.
Yeah.
And then he hears it at the end of the hallway. And as I'm taking my light down, I see something go like dart across.
Are you guys dead ass?
Swear.
Do you have
And then
body
we were
cam?
like, no. But we were talking about.
You sure it's not the shadows of the lights that are going away?
The police,
On the highway? 'Cause I see a road over there.
lurking within the building, also fled for their
In the
lives,
background.
convinced that an entity was present. In the aftermath, both the officers and Jake, along with his friend, left the premises, abandoning whatever was causing the disturbance inside. Despite this extraordinary spectacle, the true nature of what the officers experienced that day remained a mystery, as we will also see in the next case. In August 2021, at a gym in Asia, a security guard was performing his duty by monitoring the surveillance footage when he noticed a man entering the gym. The man seemed to be warming up for his workout, but soon, strange things began to unfold.
Es que pasaron cosas muy extrañas, la madre. Hasta,
¿Y qué le pasó, papi?
hasta una máquina se movió. Vea,
What the
mire,
hell?
explíqueme eso. Vea,
Sí, eso
dos
porque
cuerdas
se
y...
mueve atrás.
Yo qué vas a ver, mami, la otra quieta. O sea, no podemos decir que es el aire, ni que hay
There
ventilación, ni
is
nada de esas
no
vainas.
amount of
Y
air
en plena
conditioning
luz
air
del día,
that
¿quién
can
dice
do
que
that
estas maricas
to
pasan
a
en
heavy
plena luz del
object
día?
like that.
No, mire, la luz. Fue fruta, fue fruta.
Holy shit, look at that.
Mire, mire.
At first, it was clear that something was pulling on those ropes, accompanied by the flickering lights. He chose to ignore the signs, likely thinking it was daytime and nothing too alarming could occur. However, just as he was about to get started, the unexpected happened.
Y
That
esta es una
medicine
segunda
ball.
toma, ahorita le muestro la
It's my
segunda toma y hay cosas que no se ven en la primera. Échalo ojo. Ahí, mira eso, mira eso.
Uy, ¿eso qué pasó? ¿Por qué eso se
Y esa
mueve?
vaina es pesadísima, eso es pesadísimo.
Sí.
Sí, parece eso es una energía muy mala.
No, I'm getting the fuck out
Dios
of here.
mío, ¿qué le pasó?
Mamá,
No,
mire.
Dios, no, eso no es normal.
Yo.
Eso no es normal,
Yo.
no.
When it became clear that something was causing a disturbance, he quickly grabbed his bags to leave. That's when he felt himself yanked away by some sort of entity. Overcome with fear, he abandoned both his bag and phone, sprinting through the lobby and straight to the security desk to ask if the incident had been recorded. As the security guard reviewed the footage, he was just as shocked as the man. What could have happened? Was it a demon? The events of that day remain a mystery to this day. Although this guard
That's debatable. That's debatable. Some demons can actually get aggressive like that, but other times normal spirits that they're like little tricksters. They're not exactly demons, they're just like tricksters and stuff like that. They can do something like this. So I mean it could be one or two things. It could be a trickster entity or a demon. But for it to yank like that, with how grainy it is, I mean, it could have been altered kind of film. I mean, this is, after all, from TikTok, so I mean, it could have been edited to where the person just, it is flung into the air, so this could be fake.
had a creepy encounter. The next one is even creepier. In August 2016, at a school...
But you know, it's not unrealistic that a person like that could get yanked.
Argentina, a security guard was conducting his routine patrol late at night.
It happens.
When he noticed something unsettling.
It's very rare,
To
but it
document the
happens.
situation and have a witness, he pulled out his phone to record whatever might happen. He caught the attention of his colleague, but little did they know they were about to encounter a disturbing moment in their line of duty.
Che, boludo, ¿escuchaste eso? Claudio. Shh, ¿escuchaste eso, boludo?
¿Qué?
Allá en el aula hay como un ruido, boludo. Pero vamos, porque si padre dijo que firmemos, boludo.
Ah, don't worry about it.
Si no vamos después, padre, si Servino nos va a sacar el cuero, boludo.
Typical dumbass.
Vamos a ver qué onda un toque. Vamos un toque, boludo, dale. ¿Qué onda, boludo? Hace un frío acá afuera. Sí, boludo, hace un refrío.
Wait, what?
Acá parece que
They're
hace más
saying
frío,
it's
porque dice
cold.
Cuando hace frío que es por algo, digamos.
Like, it's not supposed to be cold.
¿Dónde escuchas, boludo? Acá hay ruido en toda la escuela. Pero sí, boludo, ¿no escuchaste? ¿Ves escuchar? ¿Escuchás, boludo? ¿No escuchás? No escuché nada, boludo. A ver, está raro. Ah, pensé que... hay como una cortina ahí. Sí. ¿Dónde escuchaste, boludo? No sé, boludo, para mí que por allá. O ahí, no sé. Mira, ve. ¿Dónde, boludo?
Guys, I hate to look.
Por acá era.
Oh, the chair! Oh, the chair!
They felt an eerie presence in one of the classrooms, and as they drew closer to investigate, they were taken aback when a seat moved on its own. Fear gripped them, and they quickly fled the scene. Unfortunately, the video ended abruptly, leaving viewers with more questions than answers. Was it real, or was it just someone executing an elaborate prank on the guard? Or could it be that the guards deliberately staged this for content? Share your theory in the comments below as we delve into more paranormal encounters. In May 2018,
it can
at
be
the
very
police
different
station in
things.
Trstenik, Serbia,
It
a woman
needs,
reported a
more
peculiar
research.
incident to the officers on duty. She claimed that something was following her to the town fair, leaping from streetlight to streetlight. After filing her complaint, she left the station. However, the officers had no idea that they were about to witness the very phenomenon she had just described.
To nikad nije bilo do sada. Koliko pratio, evo. Lepo na ovome.
What the hell is... Did it the wall?
Nije u državnu dole od trojku kod mene.
Uvatio ga. Gledaj sam.
Izađe kao iz...
What's going on?
Izađu Dežurović. To mi žena jedna tako pričala da nju pratila kad išli na vašar. Ja sam se zabavao. Kao Dragoš ide po baderama i ide za njim.
It's like a child entity playing around. Yeah, it's a child.
A ghostly figure was captured in the lobby as it moved from one room to another. When the officer at the desk noticed this, he quickly drew the attention of his colleagues, eager for them to witness the phenomenon. Having never experienced anything like it before, they soon concluded that this could be the entity following the woman who had come to file a complaint, especially since it appeared shortly after her departure. This incident remained etched in the memories of the officers and viewers, sparking ongoing conversations. It's clear that this encounter is one they will never forget anytime soon. Imagine having experienced this and something similar happens again. In May 2016, at a hospital in Honduras, a security guard was doing his routine patrol when he captured this. It was an unusual sight, something that would leave everyone puzzled. The guard shared the footage, and it sparked curiosity and discussions among the staff and patients. People wondered what he had seen that night, and the story quickly
It's an
spread,
SCP.
blending mystery
Wait, no,
with
it's a
the everyday
woman.
life of the hospital.
That
He captured a mysterious shape in human form that walked towards the middle of the hallway. This eerie sight alone scared the life out of the guard, who quickly backed away from the figure and closed the door. I mean, who could blame him? Anyone in his position would have reacted the same way and wouldn't have waited to see
are
what
they
happened
underwater?
next. The footage, which later surfaced on social media, sparked reactions among viewers and prompted an investigation. It was later revealed that the strange figure captured in the video was a doctor who allegedly took his own life in the hospital. Now, it is said that he haunts the corridors and flickers the lights in the patients' rooms. If you thought this officer in this instance met with a frightening incident, wait till you see the next one. In January 2021, firefighters and 911 were called to a residence due to a fire outrage. Upon their arrival, the officers were baffled by what they encountered. A 15-year-old girl has allegedly attempted to harm her 43-year-old aunt and her 7-year-old sibling, while the details of what occurred inside the house weren't captured on camera. Onlookers reported that when officers managed to subdue her, she began to scream "Meet Balak," referring to the name of the demon from the movie The Conjuring 2.
Así, así de fácil. ¿Qué hubo? Ay, no, Dios de mi alma.
El cráneo, nada. No, parte de eso es sangrado. No sé si es su ropa que traiga de la misma mano. Pues ahorita es lo que vamos a estar checando.
Los bomberos, ¿te acuerdas cómo te estoy sellando ahora? Te estoy sellando.
Vamos a cruzarla.
After several attempts to calm her down, she eventually returned to her senses and expressed genuine remorse for her actions taken while she was not in the right frame of mind. Meanwhile, the officers involved were so shaken by the incident that it would remain etched in their memories forever. If you think...
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. She could have been in, like, some, like, weird face paint. And she could have had, like a schizophrenic episode. But a demonic possession is, you know, not out of the question. It does happen. Demonic possessions do happen. But a lot of it can be disproven to, like, schizophrenia. Like, really like, crazy amount of schizophrenia. But, like, looking at that face, I'm hard-pressed to think that she put, like, some material on her face to make it white. Now, later on in the episode, in the video, it's like the so-called face paint kind of got removed, right? So, I mean, they could have washed her face from then till there, right? And she was, like, spewing some crazy nonsense, right? It does sound like it is a possession. It does sound like it's a possession. But from what I understand is that it's very rarely documented that there is a possession involved. Right? So nobody really can prove if this is a possession or not. Because there's very little evidence to kind of prove how the possession happens and what the actual reaction is. Right?
I think these are the only cases where cops witnessed paranormal activity. Then you haven't seen this one. As a police officer and a bystander worked to restrain an unruly man, they couldn't shake the unsettling feeling that something was amiss. His erratic behavior and unpredictable strength suggested a deeper intensity that left them both feeling uneasy.
Adlukan ko.
Let's ask. It does. When it's a true like possession, they usually don't float. It is yet to be proven that they do float like this, but the vast majority of the time, this is fake. This is just like clickbait stuff. But it is yet to be proven because it's so rare that even though that there's like video evidence out there and a lot of it can be proven fake, there are some instances where it actually is true. But it's much more rare that this level of possession is so extremely rare and so what is it called? Under researched. Like there's very little research on this phenomenon to be real. Is it a possession? Could be, but the vast majority of the time it's just fake video. But the thing is that there is a like a 2% chance that this is actually a thing. Until we can get more accounts of this actually happening and more research happens that this can actually be a real phenomena, I would say the vast majority of the time I would take it as a fake video until we can get more evidence of this. Does it happen? There are cases that it does happen, but it's not enough because we don't know how it happens this way. Right? Now, I do realize that there is an intense amount of strength from these possessed souls, right? Possessed people. Somehow they do get a ridiculous amount of, like, powerful strength. Even to the point where even, what is it called? Adrenaline. You know how adrenaline increases your body strength naturally? This is beyond what adrenaline can produce in strength.
The man's legs flew into the air as if being pulled by an invisible force. Its body appeared to float as they struggled to hold him down. Adding to the horror, his voice sounded almost inhuman. Suddenly, a chair flew across the floor as if propelled by an invisible force. The tension escalated, hearts racing, until the video abruptly ended with the man collapsing to the ground, unconscious. What just happened? One thing is clear. This was no ordinary event. Despite this extraordinary scene, the true nature of what the guard experienced that day remained a mystery, as we will see in the next case. This video was captured by a CCTV camera in the parking garage of a police station and shared by Ecuador's police official channel. It began with an officer parking his vehicle, locking it up, and leaving the garage to start his shift. However, things soon took a strange turn when this happened.
What was that? Now, here's the thing. It could be an electrical problem. Could be an electrical problem. He's like, didn't I park it all the way over there?
Something seemed to push the car forward, even though the keys were not in the ignition. This bizarre occurrence left both viewers and the officer baffled, making it hard to believe. After narrating the incident to other officers and reviewing the footage, it prompted them to share their own eerie stories about experiences in the garage.
Now, yeah, I could say that this is an electrical problem. But here's the thing. The problem with that explanation is, how did the brake get disengaged? I don't think is everything electrical, like, to the point where it's like it disengages the brake. I think the brake is mechanical, right? So if that's the case, it's possible. This kind of scenario actually is a lot more possible than the other scenarios that we've seen, right? With the whole, like, possession thing.
This led to a lingering question that many sought to answer. Could this garage be haunted, or was this incident caused by a natural force? Join the conversation and share your thoughts in the comment section below as we delve into the next case.
Hey, not coming the fuck out there, man. Somebody's down there with me. Somebody.
As a new security guard working the night shift in an old, creaky building, he had already seen some strange things. However, tonight was different. There was a strange feeling in the air that made him curious. Feeling a mix of nervousness and fascination, he decided...
Whenever you feel like a heaviness around you, it's one of two things. It can either be like an unhealthy amount of electrical fields. Because look at the surrounding area around him, right? Is that like a giant electrical box? And look at the top. There's like a bunch of wires right there. So that creates a false sense of like somebody watching you and somebody being in the same room as you. Now, by the same token, entities do actually absorb this energy to manifest themselves. So let's just keep watching this.
Decided to take out his camera and capture the unusual events happening around him.
He clocked in 8 minutes. Hey. Hey. I'm not finna go check shit. I'm not going down there. Shit. Oh, goddamn, the door locked. Oh. Damn. If there is somebody down there, they're gonna stay their goddamn ass down there. I'm not going.
He struggled to catch anything on camera, but the following day, an experience unfolded that was nothing short of terrifying.
Hey, somebody fucking in here with me. I'm up here doing this damn job. These folks want me to...
I'm a little worried about that electrical device that's next to him.
I'm not walking down there, no motherfucking dog. Hey. Hey. Not coming the fuck out there, man. Somebody is down there with me. Somebody in here with me. When I got this job, I told them I don't do things like this. And I got my camera on, bitch. You can go if you just come out. I'll let you go free. But don't try to just pop out on me. You know what I'm saying? Scare the fuck out of me, make me shit all on myself on the job. Come on now. Come on now. I'm just trying to get my goddamn hours and go home now. He'll act like he don't hear me. You know you back there. Come on. I'm telling y'all, I'm finna go.
He caught quick glimpses of a dark figure moving quietly down the hallway. Suddenly, an unsettling noise echoed through the stillness, making him shiver. Doubt crept in. Was it just a joke, or had he wandered into something supernatural? After thinking for a moment, he decided to turn back and leave. Now brace yourself because it's time for the most creepy of them all. Do you remember the story from one of our series about a patrolman who heard a mysterious sound coming from a plane after finishing his shift? Following the airline's protocol, he decided to investigate the darkened aircraft, unaware that he was about to encounter paranormal activity. Well, here's a quick reminder.
Jump scare!
Jump scare!
Verga. ¿Qué fue eso? No mames.
Oh! Get the fuck out of there, dude.
Verga.
If it peek, no, if it peeks out like that fast, get the hell out of there, bro. Hello, motherfucker.
No mames.
This wasn't the only eerie incident that occurred at this airport. One fateful night, a security guard was on patrol when he captured something unexplainable.
Okay. This has to be edited, alright? This has to be edited. And maybe the plane just disappeared, right? And they kind of like lightened up the prisoners. The thing that actually gets me going to thinking that this is fake is the security car at the bottom. That's the only thing that is like giving it away that this is. This isn't Dubai, right? This looks like a Middle Eastern airport. I don't know, we don't know much about stuff that happens in the Middle East when it comes to like paranormal activity. So I don't really know. I really don't know if this could be proven or not. That's way too many people though. I feel like this is photoshopped. I really honestly think that this is photoshopped. Yeah, you see that? That cart that went... This has to be fake.
The guard noticed passengers seemingly stepping out of an airplane. What made this even more shocking was that the passengers were walking through a tunnel that wasn't connected to any physical aircraft, adding an eerie quality to the scene. Many believe these were the ghosts or spirits of passengers who had lost their lives on one of those flights, or the souls of those who never reached their intended destination. What do you think is the
I think this is fake. I could understand if it was just like maybe a few passengers here and there. But this is too much. This is definitely fake. 100% fake. If it was like maybe 2 or 3 different, maybe up to 4 entities going across this thing in a crazy infinite loop. Just 4 entities, really. In total, just going on an infinite loop here. Then I would say yes, most likely this is paranormal activity. But every entity that passes through here is a different size, is a different shape. There's like, 50 different people? This is fake. 1 billion% fake.